Hi, I have in my hand the Big Button remote control. So as the name suggests, the purpose of this is to put limited functionality into a button that's easy to grip, and it just has the functionality that you'll need, particularly suitable for people who just want to keep their remote simple, or maybe for older people, things like that could be a good idea as well. So the basic idea of this is that you just program up the remote, but the key thing to note is that you need the original remote for it. So it can serve both as a spare, but normally what we're marketing this really towards is people who just want to keep it simple, okay? So if you look at the number of buttons that are on a remote control like this, probably far more than you need in most applications, and not for the general application of it. So when you go to program it up, it's extremely simple to do. So what we're going to do here is, I'm just going to go through the process. So the first thing is, when I go to have this in, put it in programming mode, I need to press the A button and the plus button. And when I hold them down for about 5 seconds, it'll go into a solid red here on the thing. So now it's in programming mode. I'll hold another remote control that I want to program up and put it over here. So if we came along and say we took the example of the volume plus button, I'm going to press down the volume plus button at this point, and it flashes. And now I'll go over on the far side and I press the volume plus button here, and it flashes 3 times. So I know that's done. Now I can go to the volume minus button, it flashes, the volume minus button over here. And what it's really saying is, I want to program the volume plus button or the minus one, and it waits for the corresponding signal, and when it flashes 3 times it's saying, I got that message, I can do that now. And just repeat the process. At the end of the procedure, all you do is you come along and you just grab the remote, hit the A button, and it's come out of programming mode. You can program up a second device on it by pressing the B button here, repeat it and put it in on the process here. So I suppose the big disadvantage of this really is that you have to have the original remote control. There's no other way around it. But having said that, then it'll work absolutely super in terms of the applications afterwards. And it really is a niche type thing, and we're delighted being able to add it on. And I think the general design of this, we've looked at a lot of remote controls in the Big Button range, but I just thought this was just the best because it has everything on it that you'll need. Not too much, not too little, a sort of Goldilocks remote. So that's it anyway, the Big Button remote control available with low cost postal option from freetv.ie.